Thank you. I got this from a pawn shop in Morgan, Utah on eBay that didn't know what it was. So I didn't actually pay for what it's worth. So we got sound there. This first song I'm going to do, I had 16,663 points on Amtrak. And I was going to plan to take my first trip to Nashville, and you know what I found out? There ain't no train to Nashville. Which is why I went by Greyhound. But I thought there needed to be a song about that. Well, America had a love affair with that railroad train. We talked about them, sang about them, rode them all of the time. But somehow we got too busy to stop and see the sights. And we got on that silly silver bird for the aeroplane flight. Now there ain't no train to Nashville anymore. No, there ain't no train to Nashville. Union Station, the hotel, but there ain't no train to Nashville, Tennessee anymore. Now if you were in the Windy City and you wanted to stand by Biscayne Bay, you got on that Dixie Limited luxury all-woman train. You had traditional antebellum fare as you rode out of Nashville. Then you saw Lookout Mountain before you rolled on to the sea. See, there ain't no train to Nashville anymore. No, there ain't no train to Nashville. Union Station, the hotel, there ain't no train to Nashville anymore. Anymore. Now if you were in Cincinnati and you had some wild oats to sow, you got on that Pan American bound for New Orleans. When you saw Nashville Tower, well, you turned on your portable radio. You might hear your own train whistle on that Grand Ole Opry show. But there ain't no train whistles on the Opry anymore. No, there ain't no train to Nashville. Union Station, the hotel, there ain't no train to Nashville anymore. Thank you. That song actually got me my first real gig in Nashville. I'm going to be playing at the Commodore Grill November 4th at 9:30 p.m. if anybody happens to be in town. This is a song. First time I played this song, you might get a kick out of this. After the second time I played it in public, a little guy with a white beard and a little stroker cap said, "The same thing happened to me, but it was a pen pal, and it happened in Pikeville, Kentucky." Well, I was feeling well, a little lonely, so I thought I'd find some new friends online. I met this brunette hooker, she was a former beauty queen. She hailed from Middleborough, Kentucky. We talked and we chatted well for hours and on hours. Seemed to be getting on quite well. And then she said, some corny, but we actually did roll around in some hay. And I was glad I went through the gap. Yeah, I'm glad that I followed her back through the Cumberland Gap. Yeah, the Cumberland Gap. And I'm glad that I went through the gap. Well, until the next morning. Well, she awoke and smiled sweetly at me and said today will be our wedding day. What? Huh? Well, she said, just slept with me, that means you're obliged to marry me. This is the way things ought to will to be. I said, honey, I might like you, I might love you one day, but I ain't marrying you, well, today. Well, her eyes got all wild, she turned 50 shades of red and started to rant and rave. Then she called up my brother and she called up my dad. She called up everyone in town. I went to leave, but she had hidden my car keys. She didn't know I had a hiding key. Well, I reached up under the fender and bam, I was gone. Even smoking rubber died. And I ran to the gap, that Cumberland Gap. Well, that girl is crazy and that's the fact. That Cumberland Gap, that Cumberland Gap. I ran, I ain't never going back. Yeah, that was that song started out as I was listening to the song Wagon Wheel, and I got the line Cumberland Gap stuck in my head, so I wrote a song around it. And I've dated enough psychos. So. This is before I actually departed for Nashville. I wrote a song picturing how it might go when I get there. And the song is entitled The Songwriter's Blues. Today might be my lucky day. Fame was just 1,000 miles away. Yeah, today. Well, I packed up my rusted Chevrolet. I had my guitar and my songs to play. I was on my way till I got them unsigned in Nashville Songwriter's Blues. They unsigned in Nashville Songwriter's Blues. I had some great songs to play. It's not today. You can have your agent give us a call, but I ain't got no agent at all. No one could call. Though I got that unsigned in Nashville Songwriter's Blues. The unsigned in Nashville Songwriter's Blues. Yeah, the blues, yeah, the blues, yeah, the blues. Yeah, the unsigned in Nashville Songwriter's Blues. So I went to the Bluebird Cafe and asked for a time slot to play. It's not today. You can come by next Monday, but I didn't have the money to stay. I was not okay. I had them unsigned in Nashville Songwriter's Blues. The unsigned in Nashville Songwriter's Blues. Yeah, the blues, yeah, the blues, love the blues. Yeah, the unsigned in Nashville Songwriter's Blues. But now I'm busting out on Broadway, but it's a crap and rainy day. Not much pay, but I can't go home right now. I've got to lose these blues somehow. Yeah, but how? Well, I'm staying in Nashville till I lose these blues. I'm staying in Nashville till I lose these blues.
Thank you.